Welcome to the B-Body Marketplace, where we treat, support, and invigorate our human bodies. My name is Kayla Natural B, and I am the founder of B-Body. Before we get into the tips, be sure to like, love, and share this episode with a friend who also is an empath and who needs to hear this. Then go ahead and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any more episodes. I know exactly what it's like to pour into others and feel like you start to lose yourself, feel drained, overwhelmed. You may feel like, I don't know what to do. I'm just like this. I can't help that I love people. I can't help that I'm generous and kind. I can't help that I just can't seem to say no when someone has need of something. It's who I am. I want you to start investing in yourself. I want you to start pouring into your life and protecting your energy as an empath. Today, we're going to talk about just how to do it. An empath is a highly intuitive, highly sensitive, and tuned in person. They tend to hold space for others. They tend to be very reliable, be dependable. When an empath is well balanced, they are bright, they are full, they are everything that you want to be around. When they are imbalanced, they are typically overwhelmed, sad, grieving, depressed, because they've taken on too much from others and they have not poured into themselves. They can be quiet, they can be reserved, but they can also be very boisterous and open and have big personality energy. But at the core of all of that, an empath just feels. They don't have to put words to anything. They don't even have to know all the details or the full story. Somehow they are able to just intuit. The first thing I'll tell you in protecting your energy as an empath is to visit your value system. What is important to you? What is at the core of your being? What are your principles? What do you live by? In fact, I'm going to give you a little soul work. Write a list down of 10 things that are important to you as a human being, as an individual. Once you're clear on your value system, this makes it a lot more easy to do the next steps that I'm going to share with you. Empath comes from the word empathy, whether that's pain, discomfort, sadness, disappointment, joy, happiness, fulfillment, love. They can feel that immensely in their body and in their soul. While that might be true, empath, it is still costing you something. Costing you money, costing you time, costing you energy that takes you more effort to get back. And the reality is, you don't get any do-overs in this life. You have to be an advocate for yourself. Here's how. Number 2, which is actually really number 1, saying no. This is the hardest thing for an empath to do. When you feel like a person is in need of something that they do not have because of lack of resources or lack of support, or you just feel the weight of what they're going through, you have a tendency as an empath to step in and help, step in and be that resource, fix their problems. Get into the practice of saying no. This helps people to understand that you're not a pushover. You might be an empath, but you can't just get anything you want from me. You have to know that I have standards, I have values, and I will tell you no. Start small. Maybe wean yourself off of sugar and sweets for a week. Tell yourself no to any offers, no to bakeries, and get comfortable with saying no, locking that feeling into your nervous system and into your body, and it just gets so much better and easier from then. Trust me. You have a choice and you have a voice. Number 3, super important, listening to your body. As an empath, you might feel tingling sensations. Sometimes you feel warmth around your tummy or in your solar plexus. At times you feel flushing around your heart center, especially when you are empathizing for a situation or for someone who may be going through something. The body always talks to us, but are we listening? Yes, the body gives us signals that things either don't feel right, aren't right, or isn't a decision that we should make. When you start to feel knots in your tummy or your throat starts to close up, headaches, migraines, pressure in your head, tingling sensations, these are all indicators as an empath that you may be going into something that you're not quite ready for or you don't need to be involved in at all. You will know as an empath if you're in a situation that feels good because you'll feel light, you'll feel joy, you'll feel happy, you might even feel butterflies. There's light behind your eyes, your ear gate is more open, and you just feel grounded. Everything just feels good. Number 4, boundaries. We've been working our way up, writing down that list, getting good at saying no, listening to the body. Now you can start to implement your boundaries. What are the things that you want to set your non-negotiables about? Think of your life, your soul, as a house. And the fence that you build around that house are the boundaries. It's not that no one can come into the house, it's just that they need access by way of a key. Having boundaries creates distance between you and others. Boundaries could mean asking for consent to touch me. Huge for empaths. Hey, I would much prefer if you would ask me for my permission if you did blank. Hey, I know myself and that honestly just doesn't work for me. Honestly, it makes me really uncomfortable when these are all phrase starters that you can insert in a loving but firm way when you're interacting with others and you're teaching them about how you want to be treated and implementing your boundaries. Hey, I know you want to tell me all about your weekend, but can we talk about this later? What happens with empaths, because we are such great listeners, is that people just start talking. They start pouring in, and we just become this tunnel. We become this vessel. We become this sounding board for them. And what happens to our ear gate is it goes directly to our heart gate. We start to feel, and then we start to empathize. And then from there, we want to give. Pull yourself back from that by protecting your heart, first by protecting your ear gate and stopping any unwarranted, unwanted, or undesirable conversation before it gets too far. Number 5, practice, practice, practice. All of these things are not going to happen overnight. Be sure that you journal and write these down. Be sure that you speak these affirmations about your boundaries, your non-negotiables, your phrase starters out loud. Number 6, having a practice. Now, what does this mean, Empath? This means that you are showing up for yourself. A personal practice is one of the greatest skill builders for an empath. It helps you to build that strength, build that courage, and build that resilience that you need to do all of these things that we talked about. Being in tune with your body by way of breathing, meditating, being in prayer, dancing, going on a hike, taking in nature, going on a trip, whatever it is that you need to do for yourself, do it for yourself. You'll start to develop what we call neuroplasticity, which is a rewiring of your brain, your thoughts, which ultimately turns into your decision making, which ultimately recalibrates your nervous system and ultimately puts you on that path to making better decisions and changing patterns, habits, and behaviors, ultimately putting you on a better path to making decisions that are good for you and good to you instead of good for others and good to others. Turning the mirror onto yourself. A self practice is a gift. If this is new to you, then visit our website to book your free consultation and start learning more about how to build your personal practice. In all that you do, empath, make sure that you do not apologize for any of it. Nope. Nope. Don't do it. Get out of the habit of apologizing. If you're making a decision for yourself, it's because that is what is best for you. You don't need to apologize for showing up for yourself. In fact, that's probably why you've exposed yourself in such a way where you've been vulnerable, where you've been taken advantage of in so many instances, because you've gone back on your decisions and apologized for it. Or you've allowed others to take advantage of you and then found a reason to rationalize that decision when that was never supposed to happen in the first place. Show yourself grace in all of this. Take your time. But most importantly, do not move backwards. Do not regress. Do not regret. You are showing up for yourself to protect your energy so that you do not become mentally ill, physically, chronically ill, emotionally crippled, psychologically, or spiritually damaged. This is the medicine. I hope this has been helpful to you. Leave a comment in the box letting us know where you are in your empathy journey so that we can help support you, cheer you on, or answer any questions that you may have. Share this video with a friend because someone may need to also hear the message.